Hello, and welcome to Socio-Emotional Learning for Parents, Powerful Parenting Tools, presented to you by myself, Miss Berry, and
Principal Dr. M. Rainey.
we are from the Lawson Academy. We're so happy that you all were able to join us on today. We hope that you get something out of this presentation, and you are more than welcome to contact us after the presentation.
Today, there is no consistent definition of the American family. With single parent households, varying family structures, fewer children in the family, the modern family simply defies categorization. Constant change and adaptations are the only themes that remain constant for families throughout the American society. However, one thing remains constant, and that is the family is the foundation of America. It remains constant, and it is the foundation of our economy. Today, families look different. We have single mothers, single fathers raising children. Sometimes older siblings are raising children. Mom's head of the household, father's head of the household, many different variations. But we know, and it still remains, that the family is the foundation of America.
Parents are the first teachers. Of course, you've heard it said that we are the first education to any of the young people that we raise. So whatever they see in their home, that becomes a reality for them in the real world, because parents are the first teachers.
Just take a reflection. Ask yourself, who am I? Think back to when the people and the environments surrounding you made you feel that your future was already headed to failure, despite of your best efforts. You were afraid to dream for more because you were already told that you would probably not make it and it would never be a reality for you. Just think back. How did this impact your identity? How did this impact your motivation to aim high for your goals? How did this impact you today as a parent?
Socio-emotional learning. Let's do a little breakdown. So socio comes from the idea of social, and emotional, of course, emotional understanding. If we put these together, you have socio-emotional learning. And it just means that social environments can shape our emotional understanding of ourselves and our reality.
What is social emotional learning? Whether it's called social and emotional learning or emotional intelligence, most people understand it. It's critical, and it is critical to pay attention to the development of the whole young person that we are entrusted, including their character and their education. Parents have a dual role in raising a child. You have to raise a child in thinking of that, raising a child that is self-aware, raising a child that is respectful, raising a child that knows how to manage his or her own emotions, a child that can make responsible decisions and resolve conflicts that come up without violence. At home, you should strive to create an environment that is built on trust, respect, and great conflict resolution. That dual role is that you're raising that child, but you're also modeling those behaviors as well.
Let's talk about the influences of socio-emotional learning. Imagine a young girl with the potential to be the world's greatest runner is constantly told that she won't measure up to anything in sports nor in life. On the day of a big race, when the announcer says, "Go," Does she move? Why would she run? Her socio-emotional learning has created a reality that says she won't win anyways. So why try?
Exactly. Social emotional learning is taught, and it's a powerful tool for parenting.
Creating an open and inviting home climate supports socio-emotional learning.
So, we know that there's no recipe book. When you bring that beautiful baby home, there's no step-by-step process that says, first do this, then do this. But there are some strategies that you can implement as a parent that would help you to develop a child that is well-rounded and ready to just take on society and be most successful. So, parenting strategies for social emotional learning. As we told you, there are 5 great strategies that you can use that are most effective. Strategy 1 is be a good listener. Make sure that you're listening with both ears. Take time out and listen to what your child is saying. Once your child is finished talking, then you give back what you heard your child say. Remember, strategy 1 in becoming an effective parent in creating a social emotional well child is, as a parent, being a good listener.
Parent strategies. Strategy 2, model positivity. Model the behavior that you seek, whether it's apologizing when you're in the wrong or treating others with respect and kindness. Children learn a great deal about relationships from observing the behavior of their parents. 24K golden rule. We should always think about the impact of our actions on kids and be as particular in what we do with our kids as we would want others to be with our kids.
Very important. Strategy 3, parent strategy number 3 is to nurture your child. Nurture your child's self-esteem. A child with a good self-esteem that feels good about himself is much more happier and well-adjusted, and it has a very positive impact on student achievement. Do much better in school. Strategies for fostering self-esteem include giving your child responsibilities, allowing her to make age-appropriate decisions and choices, and commending them for making the good decisions, and showing your appreciation, always showing your appreciation for a job well done.
Strategy 4, show respect. Respect differences. Every child has his or her own unique talents and abilities, whether in academics, athletics, or interpersonal relationships. Resist the urge to compare your child to friends or siblings. Instead, honor your child's accomplishments and provide support and encouragement for the inevitable challenges that they may face.
Parent strategy number 5, always seek support. It says be strong enough to stand alone, smart enough to know when to need help, and brave enough to ask for it. Take advantage of support services. Seek the advice of support staff, counselors, family crisis strategists, such as a divorce or death, close friend, family member. If there's been a tragedy in life, please always seek that help. You may need someone to talk to. But also remember that even though you and your child may have a very close relationship, it may be possible and it may be more comfortable that your child will open up to someone outside of yourself. So please make certain that you do seek support and assistance when needed.
Food for thought. Good parenting helps foster empathy, honesty, self-reliance, self-control, kindness, cooperation, and cheerfulness. It also promotes intellectual curiosity, motivation, and desire to achieve. It helps protect children from developing anxiety, depression, eating disorders, antisocial behavior, and alcohol and drug abuse.
But remember, don't stress, do your best. Social emotional communication does require practice, so don't be hard on yourself. Social emotional communication as a parent is a liberating mindset that leads to a healthy, loving lifestyle in the family. It simply requires daily practice and patience with yourself and others. So what does this look like in the real world?
When communicating with our children, it's important that we speak to their future. For example, you'll probably be a future president someday. Make sure your behavior reflects the great future ahead versus, why are you always acting so bad in school? Second, respond. Don't react. In difficult situations, it's hard not to react out of frustration. In these moments, we say things that we really don't mean, but a small moment can yield lasting results. Instead, take a moment to think, listen, and then respond, bearing the child's feelings and thoughts in mind. This generation now, they go through things that we never had to go through. And it's a whole different world with social media. So they're dealing with things that need to be heard or voiced in order for us to really address the situation at hand. So let's keep that in mind.
When communicating with your children, one of the greatest gifts we could ever give our children is self-discipline. After all, you're only as great as the person when no one is looking. So who are you when nobody is paying attention? Don't think that your child is not always watching you. Encourage positive behaviors that they may think we don't see as parents. Wow, thanks for helping your brother. They may have done something really nice and you just overlook it. Dial it back and make certain that you give that child credit. Make sure that you say some positive words and say, oh, you're so awesome. Look at what you did. Well, thank you so much for cleaning your room. You're a great older brother. I can always depend on you. Be honest and fair and consistent, and not just with words. For some reason, children pay more attention to what we do and how we interact with others more than what we say. If they see us flying off the handle every time something doesn't go our way, what does that teach that child? That teaches the child that that is appropriate behavior. But if they see us handling situations that come up, even the toughest situations, and with a calm demeanor, very positive, that is what they learn. So taking it back, parents are truly the first teachers.
Soon, children's behaviors will start to reflect the positive words that they hear because of you.
So be positive, parent, and be powerful, because that's what this is all about, becoming a powerful parent. It's called Powerful Parenting, Social Emotional Learning. We hope this has been a great help to you.
Thanks so much for joining us. If you have any questions, please reach out to mrainey@thelawsonacademy.org or aberry@thelawsonacademy.org, and we will be happy to assist you in any way. Thanks again for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you.